On July 25th, we started the study on Christian apologetics here in this class. We've just completed about a year and a half on Bible prophecy. Finishing up that, we started Christian apologetics. We started off by saying what apologetics is. We give an introduction to Christian apologetics. We said that apologetics is defending the faith. And we talk about Christian apologetics now, not just apologetics, because you got Muslim apologists as well. You got Hindu apologists and so forth. But we're talking about Christian apologetics. We started with that and we explained what Christian apologetic was. We explained that all of us should be apologists. All of us are called to defend the faith. The primary scripture we used for that was 1 Peter 3:15. Always be ready to give an answer for the hope that is within you, but do it with decency and respect. So we started off with that. We moved from that into logic. We have to understand at least the basic tenets of logic. And what we did was explain the four basic foundational laws or principles of logic. The law of identity, the law of rational inference, the law of excluded middle, and of course the law of non-contradiction. And we went through some examples for each one of those. Then we went through several examples about logical fallacies. A logical fallacy is nothing but a logical mistake. People make them all of the time, and we show how to point out those mistakes and how to point out those lies. From there, we went and studied what is truth. What is truth? We know that sometimes people say there's no such thing as truth. And if that's the case, if there's no such thing as truth, then we could just throw the Bible out the window. Because what's the use? I mean, you get no facts. Your facts are not true. Your facts are not accurate. Or there's no such thing as truth. So we explained what truth was, and we said that truth is that which corresponds. Truth is telling it like it is. That which corresponds to reality, that which matches its object. So that's what truth is. And we went through several examples of this, and we showed the difference between truth and relativism. We said that the truth is absolute, which means that it's true for all people, all times, and all places. Relativism is just the opposite. It says that the truth is what you believe it to be. It is not true for all people. It is not true for all times and all places. So we were explaining what the truth is, and I think we got a pretty good idea of that. Then we went to show that how we can prove that there is a God without using the Bible. Because if there's an atheist, he don't want to hear you say that the Bible said there's a God. He don't believe the Bible anyway, so why tell him that? So is there any proof that God exists without using the Bible? And we went through three arguments. We went through the cosmological argument, we went through the teleological argument, and we went through the moral argument. We also said that there are other arguments. Those are the three popular ones that are irrefutable. No one has ever been able to shoot those down or debunk those in any way. So we went through that. Then we went to the Bible itself and say, how do we know that the Bible is from God? From that God that we prove exists without using the Bible, how do we know that the Bible is from him? And we used four arguments for that. We said we got manuscripts, archaeology, full prophecy, and science. That proves that the Bible is from God. Manuscripts and archaeology prove that the Bible is accurate in what it says. Full prophecy and science prove that the Bible cannot possibly have come from a human being. It had to have been written by God, because there are many things that the Bible says that was written before modern science even found it to be true. For example, in Isaiah, it said the earth was a circle, it was round. Man didn't find that out until around the 18th century. They always believed the world was flat. Okay, and there are many more of those type things in the Bible that was written 1,500 years ago or 1,000 years ago that man didn't discover till later. So we know right then that the Bible had to have come from someone other than a human being, even though God used 40 people to write it. But God always used people to do his work, like he's using his church now to do his work. Okay, so that brings us up to today. Today